I'm Charlie with US Water Systems. Today we're going to install the ResCare automatic drip system. The first step in installing this system is finding a location for the canister. You need to make sure you have adequate clearance, and you need to also make sure that you can get the wick tube to go through the brine tank properly. Now if you look where you install this, the actual part that it's going to rest on is right here in this little 90-degree bend. So when we mark our holes, that's where we want our holes to be. If that's where our final spot's going to be, then that's where we're going to mark our hole. Once your hole's marked, you're going to drill your holes. I use a 3/16 drill bit to do this. Once your holes are drilled, you can tear away the loose shavings. Then you're going to install your hanger. Your hanger is going to push into the holes, turn down, and that'll be your finished product. Now, in order to do this properly, we're going to have to drill an additional hole to run the wick into the brine tank. The actual wick needs to go into the brine well. You can see here that this particular brine well cap has a knockout cap, and we can use that or we can drill a separate hole. For this purpose, I'm going to drill a separate hole for the people that don't have this particular knockout. The next two holes we drill are going to be 3/8 holes. One's going to be in the side of the brine tank and one's going to be in the top of the well cap. I like to drill a 3/16 pilot hole first and then expand out to 3/8. For this case, I'm going to take the cap off just to prevent shavings from getting into the tank. And then we also need a hole in the side of the tank for the wick to go through. Now that my pilot hole's drilled, I can expand out to my 3/8 hole. Like I said, we use this particular hole, but you can also use the knockout hole as well. Now we're going to expand this hole to 3/8. Then expand this hole in the side of the tank to 3/8 as well. Once both holes have been drilled, we're going to install the wick through the holes that we drilled. We're going to install the wick in the top cap hole. Put the cap back into the brine well. And then obviously your bottle will be full of solution. Once it's full of solution, you want to make sure this wick is down into the solution. And screw the top back on the cap. That's what your finished product will look like. Finished product will look like this. Again, make sure you have adequate clearance. If you're going to mount this with the softener next to it, make sure you have enough room in there to be able to remove this. Definitely don't want to do it behind the wall. It's going to be tough to get to. So either on the side, or if you want to do it out in the front, like so. Either way is going to be good.